Shemai and welcome back to the Welshman's Journey. Today we are facing Bala at home. Now, I didn't specifically want to bring this game. We've played a lot of games since the 4-1 victory over FC Nomads in the Cup. I did actually record the 4-1 defeat to TNS, but unfortunately my mic was muted. And I didn't realise until I went to edit and I'd already played a few more games. So, unfortunately, there's a lot to catch up on, essentially. And overall, it's been very, very good. I'm very happy with how the season started. We did lose 3-2 to Bala, and we also drew 3-3 with Kevin Druids. This was a mental game. We went 2-0 down, they had a man sent off. We then went 3-2 up and conceded in the last minute. We beat Porthmadog in the Nathaniel MG Cup second round. Very good result there. We drew with Rill, we drew 2-2 with Prestatyn, and then we beat Aberystwyth with 4-3. We were 4-1 up in this game, so it wasn't really as close as it looks there. Then we beat TNS 2-1 in the Nathaniel MG Cup third round, meaning we're into the semi-final of that cup. Fantastic stuff from us. And we lost 4-1 in the league then in the next game. It was 4-1 did not if we actually watched the game, 4-1 did not reflect what the game was actually like. We missed a penalty, we missed numerous sitters, and we could have scored 4 goals of our own as well. Absolute mental game then against Newtown. 2-0 down, we won 3-2. Alex Darlington getting a brace, scored in the 90+ third minute. Another crazy game then against Llandudno. We were losing, I think, for the vast majority of the game, and then we scored 3 goals. Oh, no, actually, no, we weren't. It was 2-2 for a while, and then we managed to score 2 late goals to get us the victory there. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0 to Bangor, but that can kind of be expected because they're doing so well. And then another 90th minute winner from Alex Darlington just see us beat Connors Quay 3-2 after being 2-0 down. We are the resurrectors this season. We always go behind and then somehow manage to win anyways. So we're 6th in the table, 4 wins, 3 draws, and 3 losses. And the 3 losses have come against the top 3 teams, so you can't really blame the team too much for that. But today we're playing against Bala, who are kind of the gateway to the top of the table. So a victory today would be absolutely amazing, genuinely. Alex Darlington, top goal scorer in the league as well. 11 goals for him, absolutely phenomenal player. One change then from the usual team is that Kay McLagan has picked up an injury and he's not quite back fit today. If it wasn't for Connor Waring, we would be so much closer to the top of the table. He's such an awful goalkeeper, and if it wasn't for him, we would have a much bigger goal difference, and we would have definitely picked up a couple more points as well. So he's in goal today, unfortunately. Dylan Rees, Curtis Watkins, Johnny Lynch, and Kano in across the back. Starting to get a little bit steadier, but we're still conceding like a steady flow of goals. Troy Greening and Danny Gossett in midfield. He has been absolutely unbelievable, Danny Gossett. 7.1 rating for the season so far. He's been fantastic. Elia Chalekwa and Reece James on the left. I moved him to the left recently, and it has worked wonders. 7.35 rating so far this season for him. Unfortunately, Dean Rittenberg hasn't really hit the big lights so far. Very good player, but he hasn't really lived up to his potential so far. But there's still plenty of time left in the season. And then Alex Darlington up front, who is already on 16 goals this season. So here we go then, against a very, very good Bala Town side, a team who have played very, very well so far this season. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a very tough match. They're 3rd in the league. They're playing well. Their manager had Manager of the Month last season. They won every game, Manager of the Month last month, sorry. They won every game last month, so they're in incredible form. So to get a result against them today would be absolutely fantastic. The first highlight of the game, just 6 minutes in there, Knight on the ball. He's pretty sure he scored a brace against us earlier on in the season. It's a good tackle before Seviero strikes it, and it's just over, fortunately. I don't think I mentioned the tinkering tactics to move the wide players up to wingers as well. Greening with a free kick now. It comes in, it's headed away, and it looks like there's going to be a counter-attack on here. Jones on the ball. Out wide he goes to Fazil. There's a lot of space in the middle. Knight is through on goal and scores. Lewis Knight, he scored against us at the start of the season, and he scored against us again. That was an absolute lethal counter-attack by Bala. But, I mean, to be caught out from your own free kick it's not very good, is it, really? I mean, we have all the players swarming back, but none of them are going in the right direction at all. And it's a really good ball through, and he was never really going to miss that. But yeah, we moved our wingers, our wide midfielders up to wingers, and it has worked wonders, essentially. We got a chance here, though. James on the ball. He tries to get it through, doesn't get it quite, but now Chilekwa into Rittenberg. Oh, what a chance that was for his first goal for the club. He should have taken a touch, and he had time to take it into the box. And unfortunately, he didn't really take that time. Reese with a throw in now into Chilekwa, into Rittenberg. He looked at offside there, but he's lost the ball anyway, so it doesn't matter. We've won it back. Johnny Lynch now over the top, and it doesn't quite get all the way over the top, unfortunately. March on the ball now into Jones. Up to Knight, we know how lethal he is. He's into the box. Well, he's not into the box. He shoots into the box, and it's actually a comfortable save by Connor Waring in the end. This is one of the first goals this season that's actually not been Connor Waring's fault. Corner comes in now. Gossett with it. Lynch with a header. Oh, he's got to put it on target at least. We've had some really, really good chances this game, and we should have scored, I think. Kane Owen on the ball now. Into James. Into Darlington. Rittenberg. He's not through on goal. He hit the crossbar. He probably, again, should have taken more touches, but it's been a really, really good performance so far. We've had a lot of chances, but we just haven't taken them yet. I'm confident. I'm still a good performance. I'm going to tell them unlucky it hasn't gone well so far. We've had the chances, a little bit more clinical, and we'd be winning this game right now. Over the ball, if we could score right in the second half, that'd be great. Rittenberg, oh, he doesn't quite get on the end of it. Greening now into Darlington, and I thought he was offside. Rittenberg couldn't quite get on the end of that cross. He's probably been the most disappointing signing so far. Well, one that's actually played anyway. There's been a couple of players that haven't played yet. Jones with a throw in now, intercepted by Gossett up to James. Rittenberg now. It's a really poor pass, but we've managed to hold on to the ball. Chilekwa out wide to Reese. Can he get it over the top? He can, but there's no one there. And Bala come on the counter attack again. Thomas into March, into Knight. Oh, what a save by Connor Waring. Fair play to him. Give him props for that. That was actually a decent save. I expected that to be 2-0 then. Corner comes in, it's headed away, and there could be a counter-attack on you. Rittenberg's got the ball, and he makes the complete wrong decision. I'm going to bring him off. He's playing awful. Absolutely terrible so far. Yeah, we'll just bring him straight swap for Macaulay Southam, who's, again, his health actually hasn't had the best season so far. 25 minutes to go. I think we're going to have to push it onto attacking. See if we can't get a couple of goals and maybe win this game. We'll do the usual things, pass into space. Now we'll keep more direct passing, and we don't want to go route one. And we'll bring on McLagan on the wing for Chilekwa. 15 minutes to save this game then, to try and get a result. 10 minutes to go. Our changes doesn't seem like they've done anything. We'll bring on Gibbs. Oh no, we'll bring on Lee Fowler for Greening. Put one as an advanced playmaker. Last throw of the dice. 5 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. We're into added time, and unfortunately we're going out with a damp squib. Even though we had the chances to win this game, and we definitely shouldn't have lost this game. I'm quite disappointed it's finished 1-0 in the end. I mean, it's one of those where you think it's against Bala, they're third in the table, but the chances we had that game, we definitely should have at least taken a point from that game. If we take a look at the table, there's there's a lot of teams that haven't played yet, but we're not going to go that much further down the table anyway, because that would be Llandudno, Prestatyn and Andril all have to win. But good performance, another good confidence boosting performance, but not the result we wanted. We're still roughly in the table where we want to be, 6th. We're in the top half. We managed to stay in the top half. We'll be guaranteed to get into the playoff for Europe, and that's what we're aiming for this season. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.